Here's your WNEM TV5 news update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Raven Bloom. Here's a look at the top stories we're following tonight. A local church spending Sunday morning outside doing good deeds in their community. Good Church in Flint fixed up 21 neglected, abandoned, and potentially dangerous properties. Volunteers cut grass, helped with roofing, painted garages, and tore down ramps. Hundreds of more properties are left to be cleaned up. The pastor says they haven't even scratched the surface of the community's needs. The church invited other congregations to help share in the common mission. And a Bay City veteran, Robert Hayhurst, shared his incredible story of survival before flying to California to mark the occasion. During the Vietnam War, Hayhurst says the Vietnamese city he had been deployed to was captured. He and 22 other captives were separated and sent on a 400-mile journey on foot through the jungle. After 22 days, Hayhurst and his friend made their escape, floating down a leech-filled river until they found an American camp. The decorated veteran was honored in Washington, D.C. in 1973, meeting former President Richard Nixon and reuniting with others who had survived captivity. Now, 50 years later, he will reunite with them again. Fawn season is in full swing, and the Department of Natural Resources is reminding everyone, if you find a baby deer on its own, leave it alone. The agency says this is normal, as the mother will leave her baby on its own for up to 8 hours at a time. DNR says she will return for her fawn when it is safe, but she may not return if people or dogs are present. Taking pictures from a distance is okay, but don't disturb the fawn. Only licensed wildlife rehabilitators are permitted to assist wildlife. If you believe a fawn's parent is dead or the animal is injured, contact licensed wildlife rehabilitators before removing it from the wild. Now here's Kyle with a look at your forecast.
Thank you, Raven. Overall, pretty nice day for us. We've had the dry conditions. We've had temperatures into those middle 70s for us now and some sunshine. However, it has been a little hazy out there for us, and that's wildfire smoke that's been filtering into mid-Michigan for us this afternoon. And really, it started out earlier this morning as well. And you can clearly see that here on our sky tracker. You can see the puffy little cells of clouds over mid-Michigan. Those are the puffy afternoon cumulus clouds, much like we'd see it any day during the summer afternoons. But you can also see this more milkier looking substance moving through over parts of mid-Michigan. That's wildfire smoke coming well up from Canada. We're going to be looking at that over mid-Michigan for the next few days. So even if we do have technically mostly sunny skies in the forecast, we also have that wildfire smoke out there as well, which will make it appear more cloudy. And that'll be the case as we go into the overnight hours. So technically we have a clear night in store, but we do still have the wildfire smoke, making it not as clear out there for us. Starting out tomorrow, we will see those temperatures in the lower 50s for most folks, a few upper 40s in there as well. As we go throughout the day, Monday, still again mostly sunny at times. We'll have a few upper level clouds moving through, but also those milky hazy skies due to the wildfire smoke over mid-Michigan. Now the other thing about tomorrow, temperatures finally changing, or winds rather, finally changing direction for us back out of the south and east, but we do have the lake breeze that will come down as we go into the evening hours that will start to cool us down across mid-Michigan. So I expect us to make it into those middle 70s, but we will be cooling down pretty quickly as we go into the evening hours, staying dry into the overnight, and then as we go into Tuesday, another pretty dry day for us. Temperatures likely making it into the 80s. I think the hour by hour is overdoing it a little bit here with some of these temperatures making it into the almost mid 80s. I think the lower 80s will be a decent bet for us. Again, we will have some of that wildfire smoke out there, and some of that wildfire smoke kind of removes some of the sun's heat during the day. So I think we will end up a little bit cooler than that, but still we remain on the dry side. And as we go into Wednesday, things do look to change a little bit for us as we're tracking a cold front likely moving into mid-Michigan. But as far as what that brings for us in the terms of precipitation, a little uncertain at this time. Here's the wildfire smoke tracker going into this evening and going into tomorrow. You can see we continue with this stream of smoke moving into mid-Michigan. Not particularly thick, but enough to be noticeable out there. And as we go into Wednesday, you can see there's that cold front moving down from Canada, and that should clear most of that wildfire smoke out of there as we go into the late morning and early afternoon hours of your Wednesday. So here's what that forecast looks like for us. Hazy through Wednesday, and then we see that cold front come through, and that does two things. One, it clears out our skies and potentially brings us a small chance chance for rain in there, but it's also bringing those temperatures down, lingering into your Thursday as well. And then as we go into the end of the week and into the weekend, we do see temperatures rebound. So a couple of days of cooler temperatures there, back into the middle 70s, mostly sunny skies throughout the entirety of the week, and very, very little chances for rain.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.